Hi everybody, it's me, it's Chrissy. I wanted to say hello to everyone on Twitter and Facebook and send a little holiday message out and wish you a happy holiday season no matter what you're celebrating. So have a happy and healthy time and of course a great new year. A few people were asking me about the cover I did for Baby Girl Media and Leanne. It was the first anniversary issue of her magazine and she decided to do a music-oriented issue. So I was on the cover, which was pretty neat and exciting. However, it was only distributed in certain parts of the world. So I thought it would be a neat thing to actually show you the cover on here and probably easier for those who couldn't obtain the issue. And I know a lot of people were able to get it, which was cool. It's very late and I'm very tired. I just got home from a shoot, actually, but thought we could go over this really quickly. I'll show you the cover and then show you the inlay and the inside, and we'll see here. So this is the cover. First anniversary issue, exclusive interview with me. There I am. It's the cheetah print and some blue and some gold and some red. There's a little bit of symbolism in everything I do, so for those who kind of get it, let's show you the inside. So this is the inside. And I'll just read the interview to you. It's probably easier just to do that. So I'll just say Q&A. So here's what we had to say. Question. You are a model as well as an entertainer. Please tell us a little bit about how that started for you and landed you at this point in your life in both industries. And I said, thanks so much. It's a profound and thrilling honor to be involved with your magazine. I began working in both industries as a small child, beginning with voiceovers, print work, professional musical theater, touring, and modeling for such companies as Macy's, Sears, Jacques Moret. Everything is somewhat interconnected as it's a small industry, hence leading to where I am today. Question. Describe your musical style. I said, gosh, my music is a fusion which I've always labeled alternative pop. There is a distinct girl power vibe, an 80s vibe to it, heaps of alternative rock, pop rock, soul, coupled with a hint of new wave, punk, disco, things of that nature. My biggest musical influences are metal, hardcore, show tunes, ska, surf, and classical. Yet I've somehow parlayed those genres into pop confections. It may sound odd, but the patchwork quilt method is what makes me unique, I reckon. 50s, 60s, and 70s music are quite important genres to me as well, shall I say eras. And this is reflected in my vocal delivery and songwriting styles. Next question. Where have you traveled to perform, and what was your favorite city? I said, thankfully, the arts have taken me to some absolutely lovely places, but wondrous cities such as Montreal, London, Seattle, Tokyo, Berlin, Kiev, and Phuket remain top favorites. Next question. What is one of your most memorable moments on stage? And this is what I had to say. I said, I once shared a mic with the incomparable Kenny Loggins, someone who I truly look up to professionally, and that was a rad moment for me. There are a few more interesting events here and there, but Kenny honestly stands out to me. And that was during Celebrate Me Home, actually. He brings the mic out and everything, so it's a fun number. Okay, next question. Alright, girlie, give us the scoop. Everyone wants to know if you're single or in a relationship. I hate those kind of questions. It's so silly. I just think the focus needs to be on the music, but it's okay. I said, Oh goodness, perpetually single. Haha. Woof. You know my tagline is woof. So, yeah. Next question, what is something that turns you off about a man? And I said, poor etiquette and small-mindedness are particularly irksome. Honestly, I'd have to say. What's the first thing you look for in a man? They asked me, and I said, intellect. Yes, if one's intellect is good and sound, they're probably going to be a guy on my list. In fact, it's one of the things that matters to me most. And a superb heart is also a stellar plus. So, good heart, and if your intellect is good, it's a silly question, isn't it? Let's focus on the music. Okay, next question. What challenges would you say an artist overcomes these days in the music industry, and what have you done to get through it? I told them, the industry has changed exceedingly and has perhaps sank to new lows over the past decade and a half or so. We won't go into that too much, but I think people who are in the know what I'm talking about. So I said, trying to adapt, remain innovative and ahead of the grain in terms of the latest business models and paradigms is something artists must deal with, as artistic quality and integrity have sorely gone downhill in mainstream music. I think the key is being able to constantly adapt. One has to be very patient as well. These days, there is only a small window of time where something can be viable, so to speak. So, have to strike when the iron is hot. Next question. What would you suggest to artists who are thinking about getting into the music business? I said, since things have changed so drastically over the past several years, I think education is paramount. I would admonish any up-and-coming artists to get their education first and foremost, and think long and hard about whether this is truly what they wish to do for a living, because the market is oversaturated now, and there will be very, very lean years. I don't mean to sound grim. In that same breath, I still believe that folks, both young and old, should continue to pursue their musical and artistic dreams, but simply be aware that it is an entirely different game and playing field. The biggest advice is to remain versatile, humble, and diversify. The old plan will no longer work. Have plans B, C, D, and E. Okay, let's flip this, sorry. In terms of modeling, what is your favorite shoot you have done? And I said, I work with some incredible pinup and cheesecake photographers down in the United States, and I have this was a Canadian magazine, that's why I said down in the States, and I have greatly enjoyed shooting with the various rockabilly, pinup, fetish, and screen siren style photographers. My favorite person to work with is Amanda Little, aka Mandy Little, founder of Bombshell Pinups Company. She respects the classics. Next question, what is coming up in the next year for you? And I said, I have a few significant surprises up my sleeve in 2014 that I can't divulge entirely just yet, but they are coming. Therefore, if the readers want to stay in touch and stay in tune with me, we can see these accomplishments come to pass together as a community. Some of these things include new side projects, interesting pinup shoots, and returning to my musical theater roots, just to rattle off a few prospects. So, Is there anything you want to say to our readers about Chrissy? And I said, why yes. Please continue to spread love and good vibrations. Please seek light, however and wherever possible. Endeavor to dream in these trying times. I would love for everyone to keep in touch with me at twitter.com, Chrissy Songbird, or facebook.com, Chrissy Official Music, as I check those pages most often, and so does my admin, so That's cool. So I said, everybody keep in touch. Thank you for your time and this terrific interview. You rock. So, for those who couldn't obtain the issue, that sort of gives you an overview of what I said. And, when you do magazine interviews, they don't take everything verbatim, and sometimes things are moved around. But that interview was actually surprisingly close to exactly what I said, so great job, because it's not always like that. So, I don't know, I just wanted to say hi to everybody because everybody's been so kind to me. Last month, dealing with my Nana's passing, it's hard. It's been difficult for me, so I'm really thankful, and I wish everybody a happy holiday season, and can't wait to see everybody in 2014, and there's going to be a lot of good things happening for everyone, so let's just hang in there and make it through. The legend continues.